Good evening, everyone. I'm Lissy Bastian. It's great having you with us. Opposition leader Philip Davis calling on Progressive Liberal Party supporters to unite in peaceful demonstration in support of a truly independent judiciary. The PLP leader made the call last night during a special called meeting at the party's headquarters, where he garnered support to pursue a number of measures designed to restore public confidence in the judiciary and respect for the prevalence of the rule of law. Now this in response to two of his party members recently charged, tried and acquitted of bribery and extortion charges.
Are you willing to put your names down tonight to be called at short? You know, today it's strength and shame, but tomorrow it could be you or your loved ones. We must put a stop to this intentional and illegal abuse of power, this assault on the rule of law and the corrupting of our democratic and public institutions, where rules only apply to us and not to them.
Davis called for a number of measures which include a formal inquiry into circumstances surrounding the bribery charges against former PLP Senator Frank Smith and former Cabinet Minister Shane Gibson. He also called for the review of the laws relating to the appointment of judges.
We demand honesty and integrity. Tonight, we demand respect for the rule of law. Tonight, we reject despotic leadership, slick leadership, and demand transparency and accountability. Tonight, we stand as one, resolutely committed to the peaceful and democratic removal of this mean, spiteful, vengeful, and corruptionist-led FNM government, who has clearly lost the moral authority to continue to govern this country.
The PLP leader further called for the Attorney General to be fired, as he said he has much to answer for to the Bahamian people.
He has consistently breached the public trust and has defended the indefensible. In fact, he should be fired or made to resign. In fact, they all should go. Kyle Bethel must explain to the Bahamian people how we got to where we are, placing the government in a position to be sued in a court of law for malicious prosecution. And while he's at it, he has to explain to the Bahamian people how much, as we've been saying, these persecutions have cost the taxpayers with nothing to show for it. We're hearing all kinds of numbers, up to about $1.4 million in total.
Mr. Davis maintained that Gibson and Smith were persecuted by the government. He added that there is clearly a need for a thorough cleansing of the prosecution system. Well, Attorney General Carl Bathels calling for opposition leader Philip Davis to stop playing politics, as he had nothing to do with the conduct of any investigations.
Mr. Davis is just playing politics. He knows that attorneys general play no role in the conduct of any investigation. So, you know, I have nothing further to say at this time. If he persists, I may have some things to say, but right now, all I say is he needs to stop playing politics.
And to opposition Deputy Leader Chester Cooper's call for the Prime Minister to resign, the AG says they are just added to the long list of persons the opposition wants to resign.
But at the end of the day, you know, we have the duty to protect and observe every provision in the Constitution of the Bahamas, chief among which is that in the exercise of the discretion of the Attorney General, he does so under the command of no man.
Hours after the former Minister of Labor and National Insurance, Shane Gibson, was acquitted, the AG in a statement said the jury had spoken, adding that all Bahamians must live with that conclusion. Following a Department of Social Services report which revealed that just under 50% of Grand Bahamians are unemployed, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance Peter Turnquest says he is awaiting the Department of Statistics to complete their labor force survey before taking anything formal from that report. The report detailed that 45% of residents in Freeport are unemployed, 48% in East End, and 60% in West End.
We do know that there has been loss of jobs in Grand Bahama, particularly during this period up to now, where businesses have not been able to get back up, either due to damage to their infrastructure, or because of the lack of electricity, or just because of the way things are in Grand Bahama at the moment. But we do know that every day that there are people who are making steps to reopen their businesses and start to re-employ those persons who maybe have been temporarily laid off or have been terminated or made redundant as a result of the fact that their businesses have been destroyed.
The survey comes 3 months after Hurricane Dorian destroyed Abaco and Grand Bahama, leaving nothing behind but a trail of devastation. The DPM, however, assures everything's being done to get those economies damaged by Hurricane Dorian up and running as quickly as possible.
But at the end of the day, we have the duty to protect and observe every provision in the Constitution of the Bahamas, chief among which is that in the exercise of the discretion of the Attorney General, he does so under the command of no man.
You're watching JCN News. Stay with us.
This segment of the news was brought to you by Alive.